Hello there, my name is Sam with LiftedTrucks.com and welcome to episode number 7 of our build series. In this series, each episode highlights the build of a new vehicle. We'll take you into the shop to show you the build process, talk parts, and showcase the vehicle with some epic cinematics when the build is complete. On today's episode, we'll be bringing back a familiar vehicle, this time with a few extra bells and whistles. In the last episode, we did a build on a 22 Toyota Tundra SR5, and while that was a cool truck, we figured we could do it better with an even cooler truck. Being a Toyota fanboy myself, I was excited to take this one out and get a feel for how she handled on and off-road. So without further ado, today we'll be working on a 2022 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro Crew Cab. You guys already know that in 22, Toyota redesigned their Tundra line from the ground up. We're talking everything from the body, the suspension, the engine, the interior. It's a total overhaul. And unlike the SR5 in the last video, this truck comes equipped with all the fancy schmancy interior and exterior features. The Tundra we'll be working on today is what Toyota calls solar octane, and what I like to call, what was it again? Oh yeah, orange. It's a loud color, no doubt about it, but paired with a good set of wheels and tires, it's a great looking truck. The TRD is rocking the new iForce Max twin turbo V6 engine, as well as a full technology package. 14-inch multimedia touchscreen, JBL sound system, every camera angle you could imagine, panoramic moonroof, and of course, the best feature on all Tundras, the rear power window. The list goes on, but that gives you an idea of how set up this truck really is. You guys have Google though. You can read all about the features on this truck. You don't need me to just spew them at you, so let's jump into the shop and show you what we've changed up with this vehicle. Today's tech is Richard, an expert technician over at the lift shop who knows suspension in big trucks, backwards and forwards. When I asked him what was planned for the build today, he told me we'd be putting the Tundra up on 37s with new wheels. So naturally, I assumed a 4 to 6 inch lift would follow. Nope. Just a 2.5-inch level kit in the front. You're over there saying, BS, you can't fit 37s on a new Tundra without lifting it? Well, yeah you can, and I'll explain. On this truck, we'll be adding an innovative kit by Westcott Designs. They're an awesome shop based here in Arizona that manufactures a kit specifically for the new Tundras. What's special about this kit is that it's not your traditional spacer lift. This kit includes CNC machined lower collars, top shim plates, and rear billet lift pucks. With this kit, you maintain both the factory ride quality and factory suspension geometry, all while still being able to align the vehicle to factory specs. No new upper control arms required. This kit adds an additional 2.5 inches in the front to the TRD Pro and adds an inch of lift in the rear. With this kit, you can fit 35s with no additional modifications, but to squeeze a 37-inch tire on there, we have to do a couple more things, and you have to do them right. The first is what's called a body mount chop. You may be familiar with the term, but if you're not, I'll quickly explain. This is an extremely common modification in the off-road world, but also a mod that is frequently botched. So it is important to have this done by a professional who has done it before. I don't know, say someone like the lift shop over here at Lifted Trucks. Anyway, a body mount chop is simply the process of removing a small portion of the frame in the front wheel wells and re-welding it back up to make sure tires aren't rubbing. You can see here the portion of the body mount that will be removed. And here it is again being cut off and removed, and again when it is all welded back up and finished. You lose no functionality in your vehicle whatsoever, but you do gain some extra room for bigger tires. The second and final thing we need to do to fit 37s is to make sure the wheel size and offset are correct. Today we are putting the 37-inch BF Goodrich KO2s on a Method 17-inch wheel. These are the Method MR305s with an offset of plus 25 millimeters. The preload collars were installed on top of the Fox 2.5s that come standard on the TRD Pros, and the 37s mounted and balanced. The final step was to send this truck off for a new alignment before I took it to the desert for some testing. Let's take a look at the truck in its element. So what do you guys think? Personally, this is my favorite look on a big 4x4 truck like this. The 37-inch tires are functional off-road and add a ton of ground clearance. The lift is not overdone, which keeps it practical. The ride quality was great both on and off-road. You pair the new setup with the existing features like the electronic rear locking diff and the various terrain select modes, and you truly have a very capable off-road machine. The iForce Max twin turbo engine doesn't waste a split second when you punch the gas. The turbos sound great under the hood when you punch it, and climbing hills and mountains is an absolute breeze. All of the new interior features make this truck feel super luxury on the road. As a Tundra owner myself, this truck has me wanting to trade in the old generation design for the new, no doubt about it. But I want to know what you guys think. Drop your comments or your questions below on this Tundra build. What would you do differently? Remember, this video is part of a build series. If you haven't already checked out the other episodes, be sure to do so and let us know what kind of truck you'd like us to do next. You can find this truck and many more like it at www.liftedtrucks.com. Go check the website and peruse our inventory, or feel free to stop by one of our Phoenix area locations anytime. Let us know in the comments if you have questions about the build. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button so you can be notified when episode 8 drops. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you on the next episode. Over and out.